Hey, this is Black D, and welcome to my channel, 201 Sweet. I'm happy to be here with you in 2022. The first few weeks of 2022 been rough for me. I've been sick and I fell down and scraped myself, and I'm like, oh my God. So it's been kind of crazy. So I'm just excited to be back doing videos on this channel. And I came across a video, a local news story that kind of concerned me. And I'm like, what is going on here in Detroit, here in Michigan, specifically? So lately I've been thinking about getting my CCW to carry a weapon for my protection. I never really thought about it until recently. So I ran across the story, and it's kind of scared me because some things are happening to law-abiding citizens that have license to carry, and they're been hit with what they say misdemeanors or felonies that can jail you up to 5 years. So you have to be really careful on how you store your guns, and it's just crazy. So I ran across the story, and I want to share it with you.
Investigators told you about a sharp rise in nonviolent gun charges in Wayne County. Police say it's in response to guns flooding our streets. But public defenders are troubled that the overwhelming majority of people being charged are African American. 7 investigator Ross Jones has more on what they are calling for tonight and how police are responding.
We shouldn't let these kinds of cases, which do not make us any safer, clog up our legal system.
One of the largest public defender offices in Wayne County today called for prosecutor Kim Worthy to drop all cases against those accused of carrying a concealed weapon.
The vast majority of the CCW arrests are involving legal guns, legally owned by the arrestees. Most have very little, if any, prior contacts with law enforcement, yet they're being charged with felonies.
The number of people charged only with carrying a concealed weapon has exploded since the pandemic. Neighborhood Defender Services reports that 70% of their clients charged with the crime legally own their weapon. Michigan is an open carry state, which means you can carry a legally owned and registered gun so long as it's in full view. But the law is frequently misunderstood, with some gun owners thinking they can tuck their firearm into their waistband or drive with it in their car.
It is not in the interest of justice to prosecute these individuals for crimes simply because they have an ignorance of the law.
There is no mandate, there's no push to get more guns off the street, but the push is to keep our community safe. And if someone is illegally carrying a weapon and the officers come in contact with them, they're going to make that arrest.
Detroit Police Chief James White sees it very differently. Even though the city recently reported a small drop in homicides and non-fatal shootings last year, gun violence in the city remains a significant problem. And he says legal gun owners who are otherwise law-abiding citizens can still do great harm. Just last Friday, police were called to this apartment after a small child was shot twice by her own mother. After first saying she was robbed, she later admitted that she pulled the trigger by accident while she was cleaning her gun. DPD says she owned her gun legally and had a license to carry a concealed pistol.
The bottom line is we got a 4-year-old baby that's shot at this house.
And just how much of cases like these clogged up the court system? Well, before the pandemic, people charged with just a CCW offense made up about 5% of the court docket. Today in Wayne County, it's 25%. From Detroit, I'm Ross Jones.
So there you have it. People in Detroit specifically, mainly black people, have been charged with felonies for concealed weapons. And they said that you have to carry it on your body and not in your coat. As recently another case happened. A lady went to go visit a friend. She wanted to get some food for her friend, and she wind up leaving her coat with her gun, and she's legal to carry. The young baby shot himself in the head. He's still in the hospital. He's doing okay, stable. They charged her. So I think that's up to 5 years if convicted. So, but now that case is extreme. But that's say if you carry have a weapon and it's just about to expire, they still are charging people with the felony for 5 years. So I don't get that. And instead of giving them a warning, like you're supposed to carry your weapon on you, not in your car, not in your coat, but actually on your side or anywhere on your body. We're gonna give you a warning. They don't give you a warning. So now these cases of gun possession are being charged, and they clogging, like they say, they clogging up the courtroom with these law-abiding citizens that's been caught with well, not caught, but charged with illegal carrying of their gun. So it's kind of scary. Let's say if you forget and they want to charge you with a 5-year felony and you never committed any crime, you just want to protect yourself out here, which is true. Like the young lady, I don't think she meant to hurt the little boy, but unfortunately she's been charged with the crime because the young man, the baby, got a hold of her coat. So it's really scary out here. You really have to be careful here. Especially if you're black, unfortunately, you have to dot all your I's, cross all your T's, because it seems like they or of course it's gonna be black because Detroit is mostly black, but at the same time it's a catch-22. You try to protect yourself, but you wind up getting charged with a crime because you just try and do the right thing and you have to carry it on your body. So just read the rules before you go out and understand that like I said, you gotta dot all your I's and cross your T's. Now Detroit, I think it's doing it. It sits in this county called Wayne County, if you're not here from Detroit area. And I wonder, I'm not sure, they haven't did a story if the whole county of Wayne is doing this practice of charging people, not giving people warnings like, hey, carry your gun on your side. So I wonder, is that just a Wayne County thing? I understand that you want to combat crime. That's not how you do it. You're getting the innocent people out here, and you're not getting the people that's out here committing crimes for real. That's just out here with what they call ghost guns. These are people that actually registered, they took classes, they continue training, and maybe they missed a deadline to renew it. Like it was a guy on here, I can't find the story, but it was the same story. It coincides with this story, where he came from Georgia. Now, Georgia, you could carry your coat, you carry your car, whatever. You don't necessarily have to have it on your person all the time. And his license expired, and he had been hit with a 5-year felony, and he's still trying to fight that. So he's going to court. He's fighting this felony. He's in the middle of it, and he's concerned. You try to do the right thing, try to protect yourself. We all know the police can't be there. At some point, you have to protect yourself, and he wind up getting caught in between. So, like, let's say if you go from here to Michigan, which is open carry, to New York. That's what happened to Plaxico Burress. So you waste taxpayer money. I mean, I know he could have hurt somebody. It was a case, football player Plaxico Burress, who played for the New York Giants, and this happened early 2007, I think, and right after the Super Bowl, 2007, 2008, and he was in the club, and he had a gun, and he forgot he had the gun. So he wound up shooting himself in the leg. He actually served 2 years because of the New York had tough gun laws. Now, all this tough gun laws, and you still have problems with crime. So he wound up spending 2 years of his life. So you wasted taxpayer money that could have been going towards the real criminals out here doing stuff, real violent criminals that just repeat defenders. But you decided to waste taxpayer money to charge Plaxico Burress, waste 2 years of his life for what? You try to make an example out of somebody instead of, sometimes the law is just weird. So I understand that, they said, one statistic said crime is gun violence is going down in the trade. One statistic says going up, but whether it's going up or down, we have to have common sense in a way that we're going about our laws. And but we also understand that you also have to understand how to carry your gun. But at the same time, just give people 5-year felonies up front without giving them a warning. Like I say, even in a traffic stop, sometimes you don't get a ticket. Sometimes you get a warning. Don't let this happen again. So, you know, that's the story that just really concerned me. It's scary. You know, it's almost like they don't want you to carry a gun if you possess a certain color. You know, I don't want to say that, but allegedly. But it seems like that's what's going on. And it's not going to deter me. I still want to pursue that. I think it's very important that everybody pursue that. Unfortunately, like I said, the police can't be there everywhere that you go. So just protect yourself. And this has been 201 Sweet. And I hope to do you know, music also and stories like this. Just a variety of stories, just more than just a music channel, which is my channel. And please, please, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. I need subscribers. Share. And just take care of yourself in 2022. Be back with you.